money you got, this one got
all that money you guys got, we ain't got it. Ain't got folks.
Draft 134.
You know Charles Barkley's fast quarters, man. I ain't seen more than a couple shows. That's why you been. That's why you been off the shit. You been on your high horse lately, man. You ain't had your calm down oils, man. Something wrong with you. I ain't afraid to say it to you, nigga. I ain't scared to say what you other motherfuckers scared. Come on. You got me also. Lord, I ain't scared of these motherfuckers. Ain't that what Bernie Mac said? Ain't that what Bernie said? Uh-oh, we live. Woo! Where's the dog? Where's 8 episodes? Yeah. I see it, Sam. Sorry, baby. Sorry, y'all. Hey! Yo, what's up? How about the champagne? They gave me a 20. Y'all got the nerve of these people to give me a motherfucker with a microphone. Oh shit! All right, everybody. Oh man, I want to run court too. You got to shout out to whoever gave my man a twisted top. Me and Marshall took the goddamn man. We gonna leave. You know, we should leave y'all to yourself. Sure. Yeah, that man twisty. They give him. See the man. Let's get it. Pick us up. 3-4, baby. 3-4, baby. Hey, man. Charles Barkley. Act like you know. 34. Hey, act like you know. Don't be on Get your motherfucking dough. Get up in here, nigga. Pinkies up. Hey, this is the viewers. This to our team, JP Visuals, GMP Podcast Group. Also, LL, Thor City, baby. All y'all. Hey, to the viewers at home, baby, we love y'all. 34.
Best in the business, baby.
Brought to you by Fish on the Stick, baby, the champagne toast. Fish on the Stick, baby. Hey, man, check him out, man. The hottest fish spot, man.
This moving about the fish. You just take the fish and go. No. Right next to it. Yep. No, to the left. To your left. 157 Yeah. There we go. Shout out to Juma Black. Shout out to Juma motherfucking Black. He is black. Juma motherfucking. Come on, hear this shit out loud. He said, I'm going to put this motherfucker in. Also, motherfucking. Also, I remember when it was Juma Black. Cannabis Cocktails Conversations. Boy, it's like hot in this bitch. That's because we on 34 in this bitch. And we lit this bitch. Y'all on 34 and we still go. Y'all got the energy on swole mode in here today, man. I felt the energy down the block. That's how it is. Hey, this song's about right. I'm the guy, Fats Gordos, man. We here to give y'all a live motherfucking show again. Trust us when we say that, man. We on 34. Keep hustling. So what? So what? Keep hustling. So what? Look at the fucking crew. I love the shirts and digging the shirts. Yes, always. We got some folks in town from some far, far places. You know, here to bless us. What's up, my guy? How you doing, baby? Who you with? You came to see? Who you with?
The shirt say I'm Samurai Sam, and I'm fucking with Cannabis Cocktails Conversation on that ass.
Well,
we review and promote your product and whatnot, but I'm gonna just, the black hot, so I'm gonna pass it on.
It's your boy Ronzo and Don, as you can see it. Here, once again, I'm no longer 8 shows, I'm here.
Nice. Hey, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Mel P the Ninja.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know it's your guy first, man. Your first option, second to none. That's all I ever say, man. I'm going to keep it pushing, man. We're going to pass it to the right, man.
What's going on, man? It's your guy, Big Money. Viewers, thank you for tapping in. Hit that bell, subscribe, share this channel, and enjoy the show.
It's your boy, The Law. Welcome to the show, man. Shout out to my parents. 40-year anniversary.
Hey,
2 more days.
Hey.
4 years for me, 2 more days. Shout out to my wife, man.
Okay.
Preach. Yeah, I'm Charlie Raw. I just have to say thank you to Bill for being here. As always, I feel good just to be able to come on stage and just be out here with my nephews. But we just, want to give you a good show and everybody enjoy yourself tonight.
Amen. That shit there. Man, it's been 40 motherfucking years since my parents been knocking the boots.
I'm sure.
Only your ass say some shit like that. Only his ass say some shit. 40, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have, though. I'm pretty sure they have, man. So everybody here, man, shout out to my parents. Happy 40 years anniversary to y'all. Happy 40 y'all. 40. But like I said, man, the parents, man, they through it all, they stand tall, man. Right. Thick, thin, up, down, rich, poor, man. They've been together for 40 years, man. That's one solid motherfucking
That's
couple,
a blessing
man.
right there.
I'm gonna tell you, man. They've been through a lot. They got through a lot. When they go through a lot, they get through it all still.
Right.
Man. When the motherfucking hate be so real, when motherfuckers try to slander your name, niggas stand so tall.
Right.
Come on. They stand so firm. Come on. They don't get no energy to that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So real. They don't get no energy to that bullshit. No energy to that bullshit, man. Happy 4th year anniversary to y'all, man. Right. And for y'all, this here content about to bring y'all my guy Mo. Shout out to my new bar to the Mo back in the building, man. Mo back there mixing these nice cocktails that we gonna show y'all in a second, man. Y'all get ready
in the house.
Y'all get ready for that. Y'all get ready for that cocktail coming quick. That cocktail coming fast, man. Shout out to all the beautiful women that's still hustling. This is your year. Fucking month. This is your year. Man. I'm the guy that's good. Come talk to me. Come talk to me.
Hey, man, wait a minute. Come talk to me.
Well, you know, I thought y'all just had,
You ain't gotta come talk to me. Just come listen to me. I don't need to do no talking. Y'all want me to come talk to you then? Okay, let me talk to you. You might be the one going out the door. Come out, wake up and come back.
Well, yeah. Well, all them came and talked to me. Hey, listen, all them came and talked to me. Ain't left the door yet. Huh? They ain't left the door. I say yeah, because you never know when they gonna go.
I don't be tripping.
That's why I say yeah, when they go, they go.
Well, before we go out the door, then forbid the door.
They have to in the door to go out the door.
Yep. Uncle Charlie told me them out the door, and then if they gonna go, at least you sit them.
I want to see it.
They ain't come out of the bed and just go.
I don't want to see
These
it.
niggas look good.
Pete need to really steal some real game over there. Pete was real game. He said if it's meant for her to go, she gonna go with something like
It
that.
ain't meant, it ain't meant.
If it
I
ain't meant, it ain't meant.
want to meant just like everybody ain't meant to pill.
You said that one more time.
Everybody ain't meant to play ball. Everybody, you know, you got your own call. You just got to figure it out.
Hey, that's real stuff.
That's real shit, man. That's real still, man. You know what I'm saying? Cannabis Cocktails Conversations, baby. Go ahead, huh? Speak that real shit to him.
I ain't gonna never tell you that wrong. You know,
You don't have a question.
I get if it hurt you, I don't care.
That shit can't
You get over it.
At the end of that, everybody on this stage be saying real shit. At the end of that period, and that's why I really fuck with it. That's why I fuck with this show. Yes, we drink, yes, we smoke, but most importantly, we have some deep ass, real ass conversations, and people relate to that. So that's what keeps them coming back. They come for the jokes, they come for our personalities, you know, but they stay for the real shit.
They do.
Yeah.
That's
the good thing about it. They don't know just to say away when we ain't on stage. You know?
That's what they want to see. We can't show them that though. We can't show them that.
We gotta open up three little things real quick, some small topics everybody talking about going on right now, right? It's PPP loan.
Yeah.
Everybody hear about the new, they're trying to
Getting in trouble?
they're trying to get the fuck the trouble onto the PPP loan. We go touch on that real quick. We go touch on they trying to get a fucking vaccine to kids.
Yeah.
Y'all hear about that?
No.
Vaccine everybody.
No.
I
Another thing we're touching that real quick. Real soon touching that. And then this other shutdown bullshit that opens back up this Friday.
What do you mean opens back up?
It was shut down. It was shut down last Friday. And it opens up
I thought
this
you said
Friday.
3 weeks.
She said 3 weeks.
No,
It was-
she never know what the hell she talking
Listen,
about.
so the shit that whatever they say that rolls up, whatever, it's supposed to go to 15%. If it don't hit 15%, we can stay open. The shit hit 14.9%, and they closed it, so they gonna reopen on Friday. 14.9%.
You so hey, she yo-yo in the city for those that's in tune with all that.
That's right. And these motherfuckers following suit.
For those that's in tune, bro, that's in tune what they got going on. She yo-yoing like this, man. They just going out.
15%, and it was 14.9%, and that's why they get to reopen back up. You see the game they play. You see the bullshit they try to do these clubs. You know, like clubs probably lost, like I said, one that's opening and sufficing. They probably lost around $8,000 to $10,000 from last week, this week.
More than that.
I mean, just
That's a lot
on the
of money.
weekend. On the weekend, I'm saying on the weekend alone.
Right.
You know, with 25% capacity, when it closing at 11 o'clock, that's probably $8,000 to $10,000 on the weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, let's say. You know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
The owners I know,
That's a lot of money.
the owners I know, they real cool dudes. You know what I'm saying? They getting it. You know what I'm saying?
But you got-
Because of their personality though too.
Well,
You know
yes,
how
but
they
it's
running
closed
their
at 11 o'clock. So that's 12, 1, 2. That's 3.5 more hours that you can't count for a full night of money.
shit. Yeah, but
So that's
it is. But
in the capacity at 25% capacity.
Capacity is down.
Only 50 people.
everything go up. At that point, drinks go up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Food go up. Everything.
So you gonna have some. You gonna have them loyal customers that keep on coming back. You know, customers that been there from the jump, that come there from the start. They come there to your events. They come to your openings. They come to your brand, your ribbon cuttings, man. Them loyal fucking customers. One that come here and then lay a mat down for you outside. That's loyalty.
Yeah.
What is loyalty to y'all,
Yeah.
Ronzo? What's loyalty to you?
Showing respect behind my back, respecting me at all times behind my back. To me, that's loyalty. You know what I mean? Because people can say they loyalty, they don't respect you. I just feel like if you got respect, you got all of the above.
So if somebody speaking on your name behind your back, somebody that hear that gonna check that, right?
Not even just check it. You know what I mean? Because you answer your question, not to check it, but just to be like, if he's not here to defend himself, don't speak on him. Because you don't. Because like I said, like it's a thin line between being brutally honest and being disrespectful. So I just rather for somebody, if he's not there, don't speak on
To
him.
me, that's love, not loyalty. To me, I'm sorry.
Speak on that. What you mean?
Speak on that.
Meaning, if you're not gonna let nobody speak down my name, that ain't got shit to do with loyalty, nigga. That's love, nigga. I love this nigga. You feel me? But loyalty and love is two different things. Like, yeah, and I feel like sometimes we get them intertwined and mixed up. Loyalty is me staying down with you. Let's say you're a barber and you charge $20, but I know somebody do 15. I'm just loyal to you. I'm gonna give you an extra $5 just because I've been fucking with you. You know, that's loyalty. Loyalty, it just
That ain't showing love though.
That's showing love
If
too.
you give them that extra $5 because you fuck with him, That's not.
If you give him
But
the
he
extra
was
15,
he was doing
that's
that
showing love.
That was always his
right
price.
there.
If you give him the extra 15, that's showing love.
Anytime you give him more, I
That's
think
the-
it's showing love.
But that's not being more because he's already at that $20 range.
Yeah, that's what it's always his price.
It's already there. So
Right,
that
but
would
if
mean you
somebody
got.
give him 25,
No, he said
that's
20 though.
showing
He
love.
said 20. He go to for 20. He said 25.
So if he was selling you something for $15 and you just give him $5 extra, you think?
No, that was always his price.
20
Just
was always
niggas
his
is 20s is his price. There's other niggas that do 15 and I could go to them to save that 5, but I'm still fucking with him because he's always been doing my hair.
But isn't that the same thing as like not letting somebody talk about somebody, because you can go to them and still go to him, and then that you can still show loyalty between him.
No, because I can still let them talk about you. Just because I'm loyal to you don't mean I love you.
You can still get your haircut by the next person, and you can still show
So
me
it's a
loyalty.
thin line between loyalty and love.
Ooh,
Hey, but me
absolutely.
personally, though, man, I ain't really like I ain't no shit starter. So
Yeah.
motherfucker could talk about. I'm letting y'all know now. Motherfucker could talk about me all day behind my back. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna bother me. Now, if they talking about doing something to me, harming me, then all I want you to do is make me aware. That's
Yeah.
different. That's loyal to me. But if a motherfucker just talking, yeah, let the motherfucker talk because they talking to you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking to me, but they talking about me. So I'm just saying, let them talk.
It depends on who they talking to.
I know for a fact.
I ain't talking about doing no harm. You don't hear nobody talking about, yeah, we gonna go do something to him, gonna do this, and you don't say nothing. All the talk, they can keep talking all they
I
want.
know for a fact that OG got something to say about loyalty. He been at places. He been around the fucking globe. He didn't deal with a lot of people. He done seen some motherfuckers. He lost some friendships, gained some friendships. To you, what is loyalty to you?
Loyalty to me is just being real with yourself. You know, being real with yourself. And with that, like I say, for instance, I'm not faithful. And I'll tell you, bro, that anybody, I'm not a faithful man, but I'm a loyal man. You can always count on me. I'm gonna be there. Loyalty is just being you and just being real. You know, something come up, you can't don't just be a man about it.
Yeah.
I can't handle that bitch today, but maybe next week. You know, whatever. You know, the goal to me just is being real with yourself.
You're allowed to say that Cannabis Cocktails Conversations, man. We get some word up. Go ahead. I'm gonna cut you off.
You can be real with yourself. You can be real with the rest of the world. Because like I say, like you just said,
That's true,
I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say about me. If you ain't paying my bills or you ain't helping me do, I got habits. So you ain't get special for real. They ain't special. They gonna be special when I'm through with them. But you know, but so I don't care about what a motherfucker say. Don't they talk about me? I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
You don't stop thinking about yourself and handling your business. Think about Charlie Brown. Think, oh, I'm doing something right. I ain't gonna stop what I'm doing. You really know what I'm talking about.
I'm good with that.
So that's loyal to me. Just being real with yourself, man. You know.
So you tapped on something about the kids making them get a vaccine.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because they're not required to wear a mask. So why would you want them to get a vaccine if they're not required to wear a mask?
School kids are.
Like, no.
School kids gotta wear masks. We in
School, you gotta wear
What
masks.
school? High school, middle school.
Yeah,
What school you talking about? Anywhere. High school, middle school.
It's all
They
about
making you wear masks when they're trying.
They
They
don't
got
have
little
to
kids.
wear them though.
Hold on.
They don't have to wear them under a certain age right
Right.
now. The kids do not have to wear them.
Yeah, but high school kids have to.
Yeah, for high school, but
Middle school kids have
But
to.
you got
Elementary kids
little
have to.
kids that they talking about vaccinating, but then I think they should. If they ain't wearing no mask, they just susceptible to
Hell yeah, bro.
something. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like they say, you could have it and don't even have the symptoms.
yeah, but what's the
Kids have
point of wearing a mask? What's the point of wearing a mask if you get the vaccine?
They're not wearing masks. The ones
No, they say
But
they.
I'm saying, what's the
I'm saying
point?
the ones I'm talking about don't wear a mask. The ones they say that don't need
Yeah.
to wear a mask, that's under 5 or whatever it is, them the ones more acceptable, I think, of getting it in.
But they're not making you. You get the vaccines, but they're still pushing this. You have to still
Still
wear a
gotta follow
mask.
the rules.
Like, what's the
What's the point of
wearing
taking
a
a shot
mask?
if you still gotta follow the rules?
Right,
You still got a
exactly.
6 feet distance.
Exactly.
You don't have to. I think when you,
Yes,
A lot of people not free thinkers, man.
no, when you get the shot, they said that you can
Carry your results.
you don't know, my nigga. No, you don't have to quarantine. You can decline to quarantine.
That's not what he's saying.
Yeah, but you still have to wear that mask.
You don't.
You allow us to say Cannabis Cocktails Conversations. Hey, this conversation probably go a lot of places, man.
it is.
It's going a lot of places. Because nobody knows the mass population of the thing. I hear what Ronnie said because they did say if you get the shot, you can avoid to wear the mask, or you can say no, yes, to wearing the mask. How you feeling first?
Proof for the shot.
Man, I'm feeling like local variety, man. I feel like I want to go ahead and try one of these variety of
Yo,
flavors
B.
they got. Let's go ahead and fire up this set brought to you by Local Variety tonight.
I don't be watching that shit. She was struggling to put the brush that she so all about that. But they gotta make her, test the brush, right? They try to make her, okay, just because she's pregnant, I don't know what, nobody knows what she's doing. You don't know that. I don't want my son smoking with us, drop that tree emoji, baby. This is the road. This is my city. Shout out to Chuma Black, man. Lavo.
Shout out.
Sam wanted 5 minutes.
You're allowed to say Cannabis Cocktails Conversations. We just fired the bitch up with Local Variety.
Shout out Local Variety.
Fire right here.
Local Variety. Let me ask my guy Sam a question.
Ask me, Pippin. Big Brody.
Would you rather acquire material items or experiences?
Definitely the experiences, because the experiences that teach me lessons. It's gonna make me wiser. It's gonna make me a better thinker, a better overall viewer of a lot of situations and shit. Materialistic thing, it might give me more pussy and friends, but I don't value that shit. Like, you know, because I could get that anywhere.
What did the experience give me, pussy?
Hey, with Ronald, line up.
Am I wrong?
Say something, Ronald. Look, Ronald, say something.
You are absolutely wrong. You are absolutely wrong. I'm going to say this
That
because
could be an experience.
because you can't.
The first time was an experience.
Okay, but even then though, after that, how many times are you actually thinking about that first time?
I'm just saying.
So when you do get the first time, it's a hell of an experience.
I don't know though, because it's more.
Why you still doing it?
It's still a different experience.
Why you still doing it, HBO though?
You said what?
If you
It's
hit
a hell of
something
an
that
experience.
if you hit something that you never had, that's an
Oh,
experience.
like let's say a Mexican or a
If it's something that you
redhead.
had is an
Yeah, if you hit something that you had,
It might not have been the experience you expected, but it was still an experience.
In a way that you can't avoid the thing.
All right, I'm not even gonna jump. We're not even gonna disagree or agree on that one. Man.
I just listen.
You said material things, so I mean, we can't really call. So you calling women a material now?
No,
Some people
He said,
do.
he said material gonna give me more
pussy.
bitch, pussy, and this.
He
He said material gonna give me pussy, not women.
That's an experience that material gonna give them.
But I'm saying some people would rather grab the material things, for them Gucci bags, them
Yeah,
shoes,
I know
bed
some.
bottoms, shit like that, over learning how to fucking drive.
Simple as
I mean,
shit.
just something, just something like that. Yeah, they
Come
rather
on now.
get material things, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, some guys want to chase the certain, they want a certain fucking sweater or something, them big ass, long, fresh ass, what them coats called? Balenciaga coats. They want something big.
The puffer jackets.
Yeah, the puffer jacket. Yeah.
But those is hard though. Y'all can't get.
Those
I don't want one, but they nice though, man. I like them, man. I'd get one if I had the means for it. Yeah, if I had the means for it, but I ain't, like you said, that material stuff ain't for me, bro, because we die. So
We got some great cocktails coming out, man. My guy Mo at? My guy Mo, man. Hey, man. My guy Mo's a great cocktail, everything. He crafts these motherfucking cocktails, motherfucking so smooth, so elegant, man. Look at these motherfuckers right here. Show the camera right here. Show it right there. Stare right there. Show the camera. Look at them motherfuckers right there.
Y'all make sure y'all get a close up on those. Make sure y'all get a close up.
Now listen, so I asked my guy Mo to bring them out. I said everybody will not have one of these cocktails. He gonna make some more, and the ones that will get some, will get some. I want Laura to try one.
Fuck that, man.
We got two kinds. I want everybody to try it. I want everybody to try it. We got two kinds. I want y'all to stop me drunk on the goddamn show. I want y'all to stop me drunk on this goddamn.
I want money.
You got it. Y'all know what? Thank you. I appreciate you a lot, man. We made it now. Cocktails Conversations.
We done made it.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
You gotta give at least one to that table.
Right.
At least one gotta have. They've been good. They've been leaving us on the island.
Why don't you have that in somewhere, Sam?
I'm not giving at least one. Let Portos get that. I want the next one.
No, I tried one. I tried
I
one.
got one ready right on the bar.
They nice.
I got one more ready on the bar. It's ready.
Yeah.
They're nice. Okay.
They said this everybody is Oh my God.
Get some of that.
So Mo, real fast, Mo, can you scream out what are we drinking, Mo?
All right, so this is a reconstructed amaretto sour. It has a little bit of Di Serono. The bourbon we're using today is Old Forester, fresh lemon juice, a little bit of Demerara sugar, and
Don't give away the last. Don't give away the last, Mo. Don't give away the last. Keep some of the
Keep some of the Send me that recipe out. I'm not giving out the ratios, but
I ain't giving out the ratios.
Hey, this right here, viewers, listen, viewers. This right here with this cherry on the bottom, the nice sweet dark cherry. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this drink with the egg white on top. This shit just drizzled down. This could be your cocktail
it's
right
like
here.
a yellow Starburst.
You are not lying.
Yellow Starburst. That's what
Yellow
it's called.
Starburst.
You are not lying.
Yellow Starburst.
When I drink it, I feel it go down my throat to my chest and it make all this feel good. It just I feel it all. My whole throat. I feel it in the whole throat. It just lighten up and refreshes me.
Here, Loud City Cannabis Cocktails Conversations, man. We'll keep wilding y'all with something different, something new. This is number one hot stuff in the podcast show from Oregon.
You want some?
I got some.
This
We
shit right
popping
today.
it. We popping it in the motherfucker.
This
lit.
shit is fun.
Like this.
Hey, viewers, man, if y'all drinking with us, man, hey,
That's true.
drop that emoji. If you smoking with us, drop that
How is it though? How is it?
No, this fire right here. Hey,
man.
hey, we should have this. Make me want to see. Hey, man, if you can make a better cocktail than our guy.
I'm telling you, man.
We got two bartenders, man.
Hey, man.
Bartender said that. We got a couple bartenders that if one of the viewers can make a better cocktail, hey, man,
Come see it.
we gonna
Come see it.
Live on
give you a
set.
Live on set.
$9.
Don't do it because you gonna lose.
I don't know. We got a bartender watching.
420.
They ain't gonna be able to
Me
drink
personally,
this, man.
hey, that's nice. This is a nice drink. Happy anniversary. Again, my parents at home watching. Happy anniversary, y'all. 40 years strong. Stay long, stay strong.
Can we toast it in with
Hopefully,
this?
you guys get this can. Thank you.
I'm trying not to
Toast
spill
like
my
well.
drink.
Sis, I love you.
We love y'all.
So,
Y'all
love
doing
y'all.
helping for us.
I'm the type guy that came in.
Y'all raised some fine men.
I was raised, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Because they did. I was kind of raised, like a older traditional way, whereas I'm the type guy, when I see my parents as my parents.
Yep.
My parents is not my friends.
Oh, wait. Say that
They
again.
are my parents.
So the question is,
Say that for the people in the back that
Is your
missed that.
parents, your friends, or your mug parents?
Hey, you know what?
Y'all call y'all parents, are your friends?
we know the answer to that. It's the generation is the yes and the no.
Because I was gonna say that too.
We know the answer to that. It's what generation you talking about.
Right.
You talk about my generation, depends on what parent you're talking about. Because like I said, we got people who was raised by their grandparents. Then we got people who was just raised by
But
themselves.
people who was raised by their grandparents got over it.
Or do y'all consider y'all parents as y'all friends?
Hell yes. No, I consider my parent as my parent, but some people, like some of my friends, consider their parent as a friend.
So then we need to say our generation, unfortunately, even though our parents was like, that's what I mean by that. A lot of the majority of us
yes.
consider them as friends,
You allow us to say Cannabis Cocktails Conversations.
My
What's
mom
up,
old
big
school.
money?
That's an interesting topic. You know, I think we're gonna let some of the viewers tap in. Whether or not is your parents your friends? You consider
Y'all
your
consider
parents as your friends. So right now we are in the air, brought to you by Gourmet Brothers. Hey, in Portland, 7339 Northeast MLK Boulevard. Stop by Gourmet Brothers. Get you some good food, good eatings. Gourmet Brothers. In the Air is brought to you by Gourmet Brothers. What In the Air is. We tap in with the viewers. We let y'all ask any questions y'all want. We conversate with y'all. We interact with y'all. We give it to you raw and uncut. So we are in the air. Tap in with the viewers.
Y'all consider your parents as friends? Is that the question for the viewers? You said?
That's a question for the viewers. Yeah, we'll let them tap in with us, man. They've been, patiently watching the show. We appreciate you, viewers.
Thank you, viewers.
If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. You know, it does something to the algorithm, you know, to get us out there a lot more. And subscribe to the channel, share this channel as well. We appreciate y'all viewers. Real talk. Tap in with the viewers. So, do you consider your parents your friends? Tap in with us.
Well, I'm answering that person how it went for me. Me, my mama told me I'm not your motherfucking friend all the time. So I knew that line. But my best friend, who I stayed at his house all the time, it was the opposite. They parents was friends and shit. And the difference that I saw was, I feel like the disrespect was like a little bit more loud. You got a more freedom of speech. You can express more of like how you feel. You know, you got more of a say so, kind of like the white kids. Bite me, mom. Exactly. You know, like, you know.
Well, the body by inch got body. Well, the course cross got body. Body by inch got body. By the chair. Damn.
Hydrate.
That's a flag right there. Throw a goddamn flag. Insubordination.
Please,
Insubordination.
Hey, from now on,
He said body by inch got body
no more
by
bad
the chair.
jokes.
Body by the chair.
No more bad jokes. No more bad jokes. That was a bad joke.
Insubordination. Throw a goddamn flag.
That was a bad.
Hey, man, you know, on Cannabis Cocktails Conversations, man. When we medicate, man. Woo! When we libate,
And we argue.
conversate, man, you hydrate, man. Shout my guy Kai, way from all over all kind of places, man. From London, he's from Texas, California, Mexico. Shout my guy Kai Tell. First time in Portland. Hey! How you like Portland so far?
It's amazing.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Right. Man, you live in the set, man. You are live in
You're right.
man. The conversation, that's what we're about, man.
Appreciate
My
it.
guy flew in town today. It's the very first time in Portland, Oregon. He hit me up, reached out. Hey, I told him all. I met him in Vegas, and then seen him again, and I think Seattle somewhere. And he hit me up. I said, man, if you ever come to Portland, hit me up, reach out to me. And he happened to come on a Tuesday. And he reached out to me earlier. I said, welcome, man. Thank you again. Any questions from the viewers? You want to come on and say something? You a viewer? Come on up, come on. I'll get my chair.
Aiden said he considered his parents. He says both. Who? Aiden.
Come on this way. Come on this way.
Aiden, I love you, but I don't like the both sides, man. You hot or you cold, man. You gotta pick and choose.
My chair just broke. Don't lean back in it because you can sue us. You know, I'm taking out you. How you feeling, man? You like to say Cannabis Cocktails Conversations.
Aiden got a question.
Aiden said both. My guy Samurai Sam said you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one.
But he might have a good reason for.
I mean, Aiden, what's your reason for saying both? How about that? Why are you saying both?
Why he typing his reason?
Why he typing?
The question.
Do you consider your parents your friends or your parents?
I consider them as parents, yeah, not really friends.
Because
You know, guess if you have to get closer bonds with them, they can become friends. But maybe if some issues with families, you know, kind of like okay, you know, respect you as my mom, but maybe friends, maybe not so. You know.
so respect is what draws that line.
Yeah. We still respect and love them, but friends sometimes that just happen in the beginning, then it can get lost, you know.
So with friends, you can treat them like shit or kick them to the side or something like that, or not really give a fuck. But with family, you should chill. Like, you know, I don't want to put the words in your mouth. But.
No, you still like, you know, say wish them happy birthday and keep in contact, but you know, you not like they're parents, you know.
You're not fucking around like, you know, I ain't gonna call my mom. Call her out her name.
You know,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So they're still your friends, and you have a different relationship as your friends and mates, you know, or your girlfriends. It's different dynamic.
Different, different level.
So you can't have that as a friend, like your friend as a, you know, your friend as in your parents the same way.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, it's not the same length, the same vibe. Like, you know.
It's not. I like that.
Thank you. That's deep. Let's go.
Same
So,
vibe.
okay, so while A's still typing in, can friends be closer than family?
Yeah, in a
Can
different
friends
way.
be closer than family?
Yeah, maybe not the same context, but in a different way. Like like friendship, is a unique one,
Right.
and you can only have that maybe that one person or that couple person or
Right.
Depending how much you see that person and how strong he's upon. If you're here for him, he's here for you, and he got your back, you got his back.
Right.
Yeah, that strong friendship, that's amazing, man. That's
Right.
I mean, potentially you can have your parents, but it's hard. You have to bond from the beginning,
Yeah.
and that could potentially happen.
So for you, blood is thicker than water. For you, yes, no.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Me too.
Okay, let's
Thank you
appreciate
for that,
that.
man.
Thank you for that, man.
Thank you for that, man. Appreciate you a lot.
Appreciate it.
I think for me to clean that up,
You try cocktail over
there are a couple friends that
Appreciate you a
you
cocktail.
fuck with so tough they kind of get that family spot though.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's like some family members they're closer to you than the majority of your family members.
Right.
You feel me? And some friends you can have your little fallouts and shit, but you always
You
gonna
got
come
to
back.
understand this here.
Just
Okay,
All
let's
the way from baby and the birth, that's your parent. You don't know nothing about a friendship. You're a part of me. That's your parent.
Right.
So I don't care where you get out in life, you can't never put that friendship, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it. That's your parent
Right.
before anything.
Different.
the Bible do say you honor your father and your mother, you live long days. But if your parent
I'm
ain't
a
on
part
that
of
shit
you. I'm a
though,
part of you. How can I be your friend? I'm a part of you.
And wait a minute. I want you to say what you want to say. What was you about to say if your parent ain't what?
if your parent ain't shit, how you gonna
I
write
ain't
that?
shit
What
then.
the difference
That's
if your parent ain't shit though? Because see, we can't really be judging people because man, it's easier to slip in this life. Nigga, I done seen,
True.
you know what I'm saying? I done seen, man, people go from normal to, something else in like no time. And I just experienced that today, nigga, just before this show, nigga. Like
no time.
real shit. And it's just like, man, I don't judge nobody. So people that judge their parent, hey man, you gotta slow down with that because you saying your parent ain't shit, you come from that. Like you said. So like you said, from birth, you come from that. So if your parent ain't shit, if that's what you're saying, you telling yourself that you ain't shit.
You allow Cannabis Cocktails Conversations.
Better
We're in
watch
the
your
air.
mouth, man.
Tap in, viewers.
Especially if you live in your parents' house, you better watch your mouth, man.
I'm sorry.
What they
Hold on.
I'm the camera.
That's all you out there.
Let's tap Aiden tap back in. We do appreciate you, Aiden. We always are live, so if we answer your questions on the show, it's because we're fucking live. But Aiden said, he said both because he's honest with he or she. Aiden is honest with the parents and always had a friendship environment.
What the fuck does that mean?
I know what that. No, I know what that means.
So what that means is like a lot of parents would love to make sure that they. No, for real. What that means is a lot of.
Hey, shout out to you too, baby.
Go ahead,
man. Go ahead. We want to hear you.
No. I get where they're coming from because a lot of parents would much rather you smoke with them in a house and know that you're doing that than you out somewhere doing that. A lot of parents would rather you have an experience in a safe environment and be able to come to them and talk to them about anything that's going on with you.
Okay.
So that relationship can be seen in a younger person's eyes as a friendship. To a parent, though, in the parent's eyes,
That's normal.
that's normal and that's love.
That's
That you love
parenting.
me enough and parenting that no matter what you're going through. Like, so I'll give you an example. I always use my stuff and I don't go to nobody else. My 12-year-old, I know no matter what happens, he's never lied to me. Even if he's wrong. Our relationship and the bond we have, even though I'm the king and he's the pup, he's never lied to me. And I value that as a parent. And he may see that as his dad's friend, but he don't get out of line and he don't cross that line to talk to me as if I was his equal, as if I was 12. See, I think some people get that wrong. We're not each other's equal. Because like I tell these kids or I tell my son, I've been your age before. You've never been mine.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll never be able to be equal because I've outlived you and I've been on this earth longer than you.
They'll drop jewels.
So that's why I can understand when someone says their parent is like their friend.
Thank you.
Because they can go to them and tell them the deepest, darkest, whatever, and your parent don't judge you. Your parent is supposed to be there to love you. Like Uncle Charlie said, you came from me. Nigga, I made you.
You allow us to have Cannabis Cocktails Conversations. We in the air. This shit going hot.
I like this. Aiden, thank you for your question, baby. I appreciate that, man.
I'll try to say something, then we'll go to another viewer. Well, I just think, like I say, your parent, that's your parent, regardless of what, and like
no matter how many times they cross you,
even though you know what, my mama, she was my mother. I understood that, but she was not my friend because maybe, like I say, me and my mom never had a relationship. I just lost my mom, but we didn't have a relationship until maybe 5 months before she went into coma. I hadn't talked to her for years.
Yeah, I lost my mom at 18. And
so I'm saying that to say, but that was my mother before, regardless of what, but I didn't feel she was my friend. Now I understand. She was my mother. She was my friend too, because I understand now she wanted me to be something different. She wanted the best for me.
I see. And Aiden, the reason why I didn't understand your question was I didn't have that friendship relationship with my parents. My parents were strict in the motherfucker. We was religious in the motherfucker. We was in church all the motherfucking time. Why do you think I like this? Sing a song.
You know what I'm saying? Cannabis Cocktails Conversations.
I take it over here.
You never know what goes on.
It's outside the dog.
It's a new table, but this table different. There's the wrong table. Just keep moving.
You're lost to the Cannabis Cocktails Conversation. We got some viewers going right now, man. After our penalty, we got this now. That's a penalty. My first one was bullshit. They call them. Go ahead.
Viewers, if you just tuning in, viewers, make sure you tap that bell, like, subscribe, share this video. Right now we are in the air. We appreciate you, Aiden, for that. Northwest Bartending said no, never. He said there are blurred lines when it comes to that in his eyes.
Blurred lines.
Northwest Bartending.
He was not playing no game.
They said, so he's saying, no, your parent can only be your parent, right?
Yeah.
Shout out.
I like that answer.
To finish off my point, though, in retrospect, I felt like my mom and was too damn hard on me. Like, she didn't want me to have fun. She didn't want me to live. She wouldn't let me experience it. But like Unc said, in retrospect, she wanted the best for me. She wanted to keep me from them bad situations where shit could happen. And in her eyes, I guess it could be a little bit of overprotection, being overprotected. Yeah. So, it's not that she, was trying to not keep me from being lit and do what I wanted to do. She just didn't want me to, I'm a black male. You feel me?
Yeah. And there's no playbook to this shit.
All of that
shit. You got to be thinking is if they became a young parent, all they know is up to the realm of what they know.
Right.
Prior to if they was raised by their grandparents.
Right.
So when your skill set or your tool belt and what you have as a parent is only to a certain ceiling until you go out and develop more, or you go get more, or you come from that village that helps give you more. So sometimes you will have that, like I'll hear people say, man, my mama ain't shit because they didn't let me do X, Y, and Z. Well, you missed the whole point of the purpose. Yeah. The purpose was not for you to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. The purpose was for you to live and maintain and make it, to know that they gave you enough for you to survive in this cruel world, because the world is unkind to all of us.
Right. Hey, can I say one thing, though?
Go ahead.
I really feel, whether, anybody right now who ain't even getting along with your parents, whatever, whether you're right or wrong, go to your parents. Tell them, you love them and you ask them to forgive you. If you ain't wrong, tell them you want to forgive you. You only get one mother, one father.
True,
I just lost mine. I can't never tell mine again. I love her. Okay. If you got your parents, sure they got one. Go tell them you love them. Tell them today, right now, you love them and you're sorry for the way you've been.
You're live with Cannabis Cocktails Conversations. We are in the air. Thank you for that, for real. Any questions from the viewers?
We got Expensive Taste who tapped in.
What's up, Expensive?
Shout out to Expensive Taste.
Hey, appreciate you a lot.
Expensive Taste said that her parents and grandparents was not her friends, but they still had an open relationship where she can open up to them and tell them about anything.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's how parents should be, though.
Exactly.
Because you do want your kids to come talk to you about certain stuff first, especially when you experienced it already.
Yeah.
Most parents have already experienced it, and then if they survived it, a lot of people parents done seen their friends fall off, and then seen other people. You know what I'm saying? So they just think about their kid like, hey man, kind of this how I survived. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to watch what you gonna give them the whole game on. You know what I'm saying? This is some people do this. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch that. What's out there? This and that. I mean, regarding a lot of different situations. So being open with your parents is something that you should actually be like blessed that your kids even talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because most people don't talk to their parents like that. Like, oh, I didn't talk to my pops about like sex and women and all that till I was like, he was grown and having experience. But now we talk like, you know what I'm saying? We talk a lot now about everything.
Any and everything.
Yeah, but I was in the house with him. We grew up in the house. So
Was you gonna say something, right, Sam?
Shit, I was just gonna say shit. I remember driving. I just kind of random, but it's about parents and shit. I remember it's kind of shit parents try to keep you safe from. I used to ride in the street. My parents would be like, we used to see like a cracked out person or somebody just looking crazy, and they're like, "Damn, I used to go to school with her. Oh, that was my best friend. She was so smart. She did this and that." And then now that I'm grown, I'm starting to see my friends like,
oh man, tell me about
like you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, like mental health. I don't know what it is, but
it's bad right
like,
now.
It's just like time to repeat itself, and maybe that's shit they trying to keep me
but
from.
they never told you that to talk bad about them people.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Just to tell you like how life can be. Like you gotta be mental out here, gotta be mentally strong. Because like I say, she